Hey guys, Clone Guy here, and today I have a news episode, but before we jump into that, you're probably wondering, how on earth am I back in 2019? Well, it's actually really simple. I just loaded one of my tanks back in 2015 up with full straight with premium rounds, and then I took it out into the battle, and 2015 just couldn't handle it, and I got shot right back to 2019. Anyway, now that I've burned the community, we are talking about something newsworthy, yes. We just released a video, which was titled, "We Did It." Wargaming has responded, or Wargaming listened, and 20,000 of you freaks watched it. But a lot of comments were negative, and I understand why the comments were negative. I really do, because obviously this is an opinionated subject. It really is. And most of them were like, why the FV4202? Who even cares about the FV4202, right? Who cares about the FV4202? Why would you want to bring back the FV4202? And my answer to that is actually quite simple. You see, it's my favorite tank, and it's a lot of players' favorite tanks. And what would happen if your favorite tank got removed? You would want it back. And so obviously, yeah, I wanted it back. I teamed up with a bunch of other people, and you know, we wanted it back. But then there were other people who were commenting, saying, you know, what about matchmaking? What, you spent all this time, all this resources to try to get Wargaming to bring something back when you could have asked them to fix matchmaking. Well, matchmaking is a big thing that I guarantee they're already looking at. It's not something that flies under the radar. They're swarmed, bombarded by, and harassed by you people all the time asking for matchmaking fixes. Matchmaker this, matchmaker that, or premium round this, premium round that, then already fixed, already nerf, already removal, you know, all that other stuff. And the comments were like, you know, why didn't you bring those subjects up? Well, that's because those are big subjects, and I guarantee they're already talking about those. Meanwhile, the FV4202 is just one little tank that's kind of flew under the radar and was the favorite of a lot of players. And so that's why that is something that I've been strongly fighting to get back into this game. And it has finally been confirmed. It is coming back to World of Tanks. In their latest news article, at least when I'm making this video, they had a Q&A by PainGod, from PainGod himself, and this is what he says. This is the question asked, which I'm sure he wrote these questions himself, or maybe Raybot wrote the questions, because this was definitely not was asked by the community, because we haven't been asking when it's coming back. We've been asking for them to just bring it back. Anyway, this is the question, quote unquote, that's been asked. Do you at least have a rough time frame when we can expect the FV4202X to make its comeback? PainGod's response is, yep. I was asked in a Q&A in November. I filed a ticket to add it back. Update 4.8 was wrapping up then, just before the holidays, so it will be in our next release, Update 4.9. And with Update 4.9 also come the Italian tanks. So that means when the Italian tanks come out, so will the FV4202. It will make its return. So when is this update supposed to drop? They haven't quite said, but you know, there's been some hints. Maybe it's this coming Tuesday, maybe it's the Tuesday after. They usually release a premium tank before they release the update. But this is a big update, and they can't do the auto reloading mechanisms until they update the game, so maybe it'll all come out at the same time, but we'll see. Will it be this coming Tuesday? Will it be the Tuesday after? I don't know, but it's usually on a Tuesday, so we can expect that. Something else that is kind of funny about this is it says a Q&A in November, which to me is funny, and I will tell you why it's funny. And that's because I had a post in the forums called Bring Back the Old FV4202 that has been in the forum since April 6th of 2017, almost 2 years. And so PainGod is only now hearing about this, which means clearly the community manager isn't doing a good job relaying information from us to PainGod. Some of you may be wondering or asking, hey, maybe the post just wasn't big enough and it just, once again, like you said, flew under the radar. Well, no. 17,000 people have seen this. Yeah, Raybot has seen this. The community manager has definitely seen this. It's just taken, obviously it's just been ignored. So, but finally, PainGod has noticed, you know, he's heard our cries, and so finally it's being added, and I'm super excited about that. And it is confirmed, and I can't wait. Is it going to be this Tuesday? Is it going to be next Tuesday? Is it going to be 3 Tuesdays from now? When is it going to be? I don't know. But I certainly am excited, and I hope you guys are too. And those of you who aren't, well, that's just too bad, because I'm going to own your face in with my FV4202 on the battlefield, so have fun trying to kill me. Now, enough of the news. Let's play an actual game now. We have the FV215b. Why? Because it's another British tank, and another one that was talked about being removed. Thank goodness they didn't remove it or anything. Well, they wouldn't have removed it. They probably did what they did on PC, where they just took it away from the tech tree and you could no longer earn it. But here's the FV215b, another tank which is considered weak. And yeah, let's see the Super Conqueror do that. Yeah, so FV215b is considered weak. The FV4202 was considered weak. And they removed it because it was weak. That's an interesting reason to remove a vehicle. It really is. But I know a lot of the community were complaining about it. They were, and I understand a lot of the community were complaining. They're like, oh, the tank is weak, it's not that good, we'd rather the Action X, kind of like how PC did it, and so they did. They removed it and gave us the Action X. But there were some players who really enjoyed the 4202, like myself, Daddy Divine, people like that. And we really enjoyed the 4202, and so we're very happy to see its return. And I want to thank you, PainGod. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. Thank you for listening to the community, and thank you so much for re-adding it. And this is my thanks to you. Thank you, Wargaming. Thank you. And that's that. Death Star, hello Death Star. We turn in so that he doesn't penetrate our front, and now, hello, we hit his tracks, and we blow him off. Is that the end of the Death Star? Well, only time will tell. Does he have a repair kit? Oh, he fixes, and he gets tracked again, and then we put another shell in his tracks, and now we have him perpetually tracked. What's it like, Death Star? 183, is it fun? Are you having a good time? Well, you're dead now. Congratulations. You are dead. What's this behind us? Why are you there, sir? Hello. Hello, 140. Hello. Now we don't need him. Our guy we're platoon with says that he will handle him, so I will let him have... Oh, wow, he's dead. He died really rapidly. Must have got hit by a TD or something, because his health just disappeared. Oh, Jagdpanzer 100, don't do it. He didn't do it. We're good. We're okay. We are alive. Okay, Panzer 7. Panzerkampfwagen 7. Another tank up there. Where are we going to put it in? Straight through the mantlet. It's a weak spot. You can go straight through right next to the gun. You can go through the mantlet. You only need 200 millimeters of penetration. It's pretty sad. And so we're going to aim it up again. But he turns his gun to the left, and I was expecting him to continue pointing his gun at me. And so it was a bad shot there by me. But here comes our Mouse. He's like, I will do this. I am Mouse. Alright, Mouse, you do it. You do it, Mouse. And he's going, yeah, he takes the hit from the Panzerkampfwagen. And now we're going to roll around the corner. And we only have standard loaded, which means I probably should be going for the lower plate, but I do it anyway. Like, where do I want to hit in the lower plate now? Okay, now I'm going to load gold. I should have shot him in the mantlet again or in the cupola. Those things, when they aren't angling or you don't have premium rounds, you got to shoot them A in the fighting compartment or B and C in the cupola or the mantlet. But we could not see his fighting compartment, so I should have shot him in the mantlet or in the cupola, but we didn't. So I'm turning, just making sure that Jagdpanzer isn't going to shoot me, you know, good stuff. Fast reload, boom, he goes down. We're going to load some Hesh now, because maybe we'll be able to shoot this 4005, get some revenge, even though technically it wasn't him who shot me earlier. It was the Death Star, who we already had our revenge on. But you know what, let's kill all the 183s, shall we? Do we have a shot on that guy? No, the 4005 just fired, but we have a platoon mate who's calling for help. He's like, help, 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 help. And so I'm like, okay. And so that's what we're going to do. We're going to come over here and try to help these guys out, because they've got an E3 and a Jagdpanzer 100, two very heavily armored tank destroyers coming at them. Oh, and we're loading up a premium round, and we put it in. Are we going to be able to finish him off? Let's see. We're driving up close ram, maybe. No, not able to ram him. And nope, he goes down before we're able to finish him off by one of our platoon mates in his chieftain. So not too shabby, actually. Not too shabby at all. But now we're going to be rolling around this corner and hopefully putting some shells in this Jagdpanzer 100, who's not looking, so I may as well just put a free shot in. Just kidding. I derped it into his upper plate. Not too bad. He's not looking with his gun, and so that's why I've decided to do this poke out side on in front of him, because I figured I'm fast enough to pull back before his gun can snap on me. Hopefully, that's the hope. I could be completely wrong, and maybe I have zero reflexes or anything like that, but we went for it, and it paid off. Now 4005, we're loading up the Hesh again, which is amazing on this tank, and it's also amazing on the FV4202. You have the same gun that the Centurion 7-1 has, but it's a whole lot less trolley. So you have the 298 standard penetration, and then you have two types of Hesh. You have premium Hesh and standard Hesh. The standard Hesh has 105 pen, and the premium Hesh has 210 millimeters of pen, and it's hilarious to use. You can bump your DP up so high. But anyway, we're just feasting on this guy, and boom, you're dead. And the FV4202 carries a ton of rounds, so you can load a million bazillion Hesh shells and not have to worry about ever using them if you're in a game where you don't need them. Or you can, like I said, load a bazillion of them and still have plenty of APCR rounds if you just want to troll around with Hesh shells, and then you realize, you know what, I need APCR to actually win this game. So it's fantastic like that. So I'm very excited to have it back, and we'll see if they do anything to it, if they nerf it, or if they buff it, or if they just leave it the same. Leave it the same, trust me. 40 kilometers an hour is not game breaking, alright? It's not game breaking at all. Heavy tanks go that speed now. But we still have our Hesh load, and now we're just going to feast on this guy. Hello, one shot into him. Are we going to find a shot in the back chat? Nope, we roll nice and high. Was it 531? I didn't quite see. But now he's a one hit, and we finish him off, picking up ourselves a Top Gun. Not too shabby for such a fast game on the FV215b. But the FV215b is a phenomenal vehicle. I'm not even going to put it past it. This tank is good stuff. Good stuff. It really is good stuff. So, what did we come up with? Let's find out. Come up with? Well, I don't know. What did we come out with, I guess, is the better term. We make 45,000 credits. We 6 kills, Ace Tanker, 5200 damage, not too shabby. Anyway, guys, I hope you guys all enjoyed. If you did, slap that like button, comment, and subscribe. Let me know what you think about the FV4202's return, if you're excited about it, if you don't really care, or you think it was a good move by Wargaming. Personally, like I said, I think it's a good move because it won't break the game. It's not game breaking. Re-adding the 4202 is not game breaking, but it's also going to help improve relationships with the community, because the community has been asking for this for over 2 years. And so I think it's a really, really good move. So good job, Wargaming. Kudos to you. Thank you, PainGod, once again. And I will see you guys all later. Take care and peace out.